Welcome to another My Two Good Hands video. Yes, we're up on the roof of the house. Yes, we did staining. We got another video for that, so you can go see the video on how to stain wood. We used cabbage, great stuff. You can see how beautiful this looks. But let's talk about gutters and roofs. One of the things when you got a porch like the one I'm standing on, top gutter comes down and starts to wash out your shingles. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, if you look here, you can see how the roof has a darkness to it. I could show you a spot later, maybe where there's even more. This one's the least. But what we're going to do is we're going to add a black gutter here that matches our roof. We're going to slide it onto here, go down to the ladder, and we'll show you how we're going to cut and fit the end and screw it in place. So let's get this part done first. So this needs to slide over here, and you can see our gutter's kind of pooched out here. So what you need to do is squeeze that in, squeeze this up, squeeze that in. You just keep working this a little bit at a time. You'll get it to the point where the gutter will slide on. If you want to, get yourself a needle and those pliers and you kind of tuck these edges. And then you can tuck this and squeeze this. Should be able to get that so it tucks in. And then lift up on your gutter, slide that up on there. Here we go. So now that's just going to stay there right now. So you can look there and you can see the problem we have is the gutter goes over the end. So we're going to go mark it, and then we're going to cut it to fit in the gutter and have a downspout so that it doesn't spill water everywhere. So let's go down and we'll show you how to do that. So you can see what we've got here. Push this up, line it up with the shingles and know where it's straight. See how this is going to go right over? We don't want that. So we're going to mark it right where this shingle is, and we're going to make a kink in here. We're going to bend it down into here. So let's show you how we're going to do that. So get our marker out. I'll hold this here. I'm going to come underneath this gutter right here and mark it. So now we got a line. Yes, we use a black marker to mark a black gutter. You will see it. Okay, so now what we're going to do, pull the gutter off. Gotta lift it up some. There you go, it's off. Now we can move it down some. Get it off the roof. And we'll take you down and show you how we're going to cut this off. So let's go down. So maybe a little hard to see on camera, but you can see our line right here. So what we are going to do is we're going to cut this off for the depth of the gutter first, all right? So we're going to cut this off about here, all the way around, except for maybe in the front here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and cut this out like that. The other thing we're then going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to cut right on here like this, right to here, and right to here. So we're not going to cut this. Or we're going to cut, I'm sorry, we're not going to cut this. This is where we're going to fold. So we're going to cut to here like this. Cut this all the way. And cut a little off of here, a little off of here, like this, and we're going to cut here. We're not going to cut this. This is our fold line. So we're going to go any type of cheap tin snips will work just great here. Gutter material cuts super, super, super easy. We may have to go get the other hand cutter because this one doesn't want to go up any farther, but if you have trouble bending it, you can lay it across the surface. Well, I don't know if it'll fit under there. Here, let's see if it'll fit under there. Will it fit under there? Oh, yeah. So, to give you an idea what we can do, we can slide this under here. Oh, man, I marked that up. Right? So, and you can take this and you can just kind of bend it down like that. That's going to go in our gutter. So now we've got that to go in our gutter. The next thing we have to do is bend this down. So when we bend this down, you can see you can't fold it down because it's got all this distance. So you have to come out here. You gotta look at this and say, all right, I want the fold to start here. So I'm going to take and cut this basically on a 45 like this. I'm going to turn this over approximately to the other spot. Again, come on a 45. So now I'm going to take both of those and cut them. Up to the corner like that. You can see what we have here. We got bend this down a little bit. Come do the other side, same thing. So you get that, we're going to bend this down a little bit below it. Want this up. And then you can take this piece. You got to make sure you cut it all the way to the flat. You can bend this down like this. See how we're bending that down? Then you can bend this in and this in. If you got a little bit too much, you'll know because you'll see you're hitting. If you're hitting a lot, you can come in here and trim a little of this off. And bend this in just like that. You can see how that is. And bend that, tuck it in just like that. Looks like we have a little extra here, so we're going to trim this on a little bit of an angle. Same on this side. And now we can bend this in like this. Now once we're bent in like that, that's what we want. I've got some screws. Screws have nice black heads, so you can, they're kind of camouflaged. And then pull this in. I'll pull this way in here. Snug aluminum is easy to strip. So then once you got that, now we can go back up on the house. We may be able to get this from the ground. Let's go check it out. We're going to try to, and again I say try to because sometimes you can't do this. We're going to try to get this from here. We're going to try to work this on. And we're working it on. We're not quite in all the way. Oh, that worked perfect. Okay. So you can see what we've got here, how it's tucked in. We got it lined up with a shingle. So what we're going to do is we're going to untuck this. We're going to move it over a little bit. What we got to do is put our bracket on. So for our bracket, got the bracket. Got to get a couple of screws. A couple of screws. You can see those, but there, now you can see those. Got to get our screwdriver out. There we go. And we're going to have to, this is where this goes. So we put this underneath there, like this, right near the edge. And say that's where it goes. And come over here, move this. Get one of these screws. Like this, and start these into the roof. And back in our pocket, pick this up, lay it in here. Down like this. You can see how this has to come up. better on the other side, but that's where we're at. We get out our other screwdriver, add a hex wrench to it. We can put this in here. Got that side. I'm gonna get the other side on. Okay, so there you go. So now you can see how we're going to get the water from there, come down to there, get in this black gutter, come all the way down and into this lower gutter. Maybe when we get some rain, we'll show you that. Well, there you go. Don't forget to subscribe to My Two Good Hands. You're better to go to the hardware store on this. No Amazon links here. I'll put some tools or something down there, but I tell you what, it does support the channel if you use an Amazon link to shop, whether you buy something that you see in the link or you buy something else while you visit Amazon. So we do appreciate all the support you give this channel. Here you go, simple how-to, going to save the roof. We got a couple more to do. We can go get them done. We'll catch you in the next video.